it's Alice from PCGamesN and I'm here with Dave.
Hello!
And Gamescom is over. It's a very, very sad time. But I'm here with Dave to chat about one of his favourite games he saw, Fallout 4 VR.
Yes, we had some good times at Gamescom.
We did.
Fallout 4 VR was so good I ended up sneaking into the booth twice to play it. 2 goes of the demo because I just like wanted more. But yeah, I was really impressed. It's my first time that I've seen Fallout 4 VR.
Yep.
And
your second.
And my second. But it's just an incredibly immersive situation. It puts you right into the post-apocalyptic world of Fallout, which is both really horrible and quite fun at the same time.
But you really enjoyed it, right?
Yeah, I had a great time. The weirdest thing from it though was I was expecting it to make me vomit.
Nobody wants to vomit.
Nobody wants to vomit,
No.
but that's a genuine concern for VR games.
Yeah, of course it is.
But the way they've done the locomotion in Fallout 4 VR is you can either do the teleport thing, which is less sickening, but it can be a bit more jarring, kind of immersion breaking, so it like pulls you out of the game and it's just a bit jarring. Yeah. But you can also do a direct control method where you use the thumbstick to sort of like move around.
Right.
And that's a bit more natural.
Yeah,
and
of course it is. I mean, not as natural as walking, obviously.
Well, no, but the really interesting thing is that I didn't feel any motion sickness. And talking to the other guys on the HTC booth, they were saying that loads of people were saying the same thing. So it looks like they've kind of fixed the immersion and the locomotion situation in that.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so it's really nice. But it's the fact that you're just in that world which is the most exciting thing. You sort of like you walk into these like post-apocalyptic towns and they're around you, rather than being like with the original game it's just on a flat screen, and you feel immersed in it, but not as like you're there. Yeah.
What about like the Pip-Boy and stuff? Did you get?
Well, yeah.
that?
I mean, that's kind of where it falls down a little bit.
Oh.
It's really the way they've got it set up is that with the left controller you've got your Pip-Boy and the right controller is your weaponry.
Right.
But while it's really intuitive to sort of like lift your wrist up and look at your Pip-Boy, and that's really cool, controlling it is an absolute nightmare.
Oh.
So it's like really fiddly, and you use your thumbstick, and it's quite tricky, especially in the heat of battle, trying to switch things around. It's a bit of a pain.
But overall, the goods outweigh the bads?
Yeah, mostly. I didn't really get much of a chance to play around with the VAT system.
Oh, okay.
But that's kind of interesting. It puts you into slow motion mode, and it kind of allows you to sort of like pick your shots a little bit easier.
Oh, nice.
So that's kind of funky as well.
But that was quite weird in VR.
Yeah, that's quite weird. Also, what's quite weird is when you're playing with the melee stuff.
Right.
It's like, had a horde of ghouls just running at me, and trying to bat them away with a baseball bat. It was a bit weird. They were like clipping through you and it didn't really work. But wandering around with a minigun, that worked.
Was that fun?
So yeah, that was really fun.
Cool.
So so that's really exciting, and it's going to be out this year as well. So that's coming out December 12th on HTC Vive.
Not exclusive though, right?
Well, according to Bethesda, it's not exclusive because they want to get it out to as many platforms as possible. But realistically, it's probably only going to be one platform on the PC, and that's going to be the HTC Vive.
Okay.
The chances of it coming to Oculus Rift are pretty minimal right now, until they like kiss and make up.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, so it's probably going to come onto the PSVR as well. So the console kids get to play as well.
Isn't at least they get to play.
Yeah, isn't that
nice? Yeah. So, game of the show?
Yeah, probably. It's been a rough ride for VR, and we haven't had any sort of like AAA games. And I know that Fallout 4 is a couple of years old now, and it's based on a game that's even older.
Yeah.
But it's the first time we've had a proper meaty AAA game with I mean, how many hours have you spent in Fallout 4?
Yeah.
You're going to go into hundreds of hours.
Yeah.
And it's potential that you could spend that much time in the VR version.
Could you?
Probably not. I mean, I think for me the play sessions are going to have to be pretty short, just because I found it pretty depressing playing through Fallout 4 generally on the flat screen. But when you're actually in that world, at the end of the world, post-apocalyptic, it's pretty depressing. Yeah,
I can imagine.
So it's going to make me feel sad. So I might have to, go look at pictures of kittens and unicorns and stuff, and it'll be alright. Yeah.
Fallout kittens. Yeah,
that's the way to do it. I think so. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks, Dave.
No worries.
If you like what you saw, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.